A high-profile murder trial put on hold due to the pandemic. A judge announcing yesterday in the Beant Dillon case that a juror had tested positive for COVID-19. On Monday, the judge told the jurors that they may have been exposed and they were sent home. The trial is now set to pick back up on December 10th. The judge also said he didn't think courtroom conditions contributed to the juror testing positive and added that mask wearing and distancing measures are in effect. Dillon, as you know, is accused of killing her infant grandson back in 2018 and is currently facing a life sentence if convicted. And joining us this morning to talk more about the protocols that are in place at Kern County Superior Court is Public Affairs Officer Kristin Davis. Kristin, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, let's just start with the Beant Dillon, and I don't know how much you know about this, but at what point did the juror inform the judge that the positive test was there?
I believe last week the jury was notified that there was an issue in the case and that the person had good cause for not being there. And the judge sent everyone home. And with the Thanksgiving holiday, everyone didn't come back until Monday morning.
Now, considering the recent events and the new protocols that have been put in place, can you describe what it's like now when you bring jurors into the Superior Court building compared to what it was before this?
Sure. There are a lot of differences, and they've been in place pretty much since we came back. May 4th is when we started bringing things back. And it was very important that if we were going to be bringing people back, we were going to be doing it safely, because we are concerned that people are healthy, are safe, our employees, the community who's coming in, everyone. So immediately we put into place an order that masks must be worn inside the courtroom. That's been in place since then. Also specific to jury, we used to have 2 call-in times, and usually in the mornings you would see a couple hundred people all piling in that assembly room in the morning. Obviously that would not be safe with the current conditions. So now we have 3 separate reporting times, 7:30, 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. And in those times we don't have any more than 50 jurors, because we know that's all we can handle in the assembly room. With allowing for social distancing, and of course masks are required. We do have hand sanitizing stations and things like that, but really separating those groups up so we don't have a huge group of people at one time was something that we thought was major. The judges are doing the same thing. They used to call in 50 jurors at a time to their courtrooms, or even more, and pack everybody in. They're not doing that anymore either, because they want people to be safe in the courtrooms. Also inside the courtrooms, there's plexiglass separating the judge and the witnesses, the attorneys, things like that. So we're doing any precaution that we can to make sure that people are safe while we're still carrying out justice. And
what about the gallery? Are people allowed in the gallery?
Like the audience area?
Right, the audience area.
So it just depends on the courtrooms. Not every single courtroom is the same. So in some cases, they might need some of that space for the jury to sit in so they can social distance. But definitely, I don't think that there have been any courtrooms where there haven't been any space for audience. But something new that we started doing recently also is the audio streaming. So if there is a case that you wanted to listen to, you're not comfortable coming down, you can listen to the case through our website.
And as far as the jurors that we've been talking about, and the Beant Dillon, of course, very high profile, have there been any other instances that you've either heard about or know about?
Not that I'm aware of.
And how might this, some of these, what you're doing, the protocols, be implemented for the future?
I think that as long as there's any type of threat, as long as people are nervous, this is something that we're going to be continuing to do. And that's another thing. If you have jury duty and you're concerned, you can call us and talk to us about what your concerns are, and we can work with you to make sure that we can tell you your options and make sure that you do feel safe while you're there.
Kristin Davis with Kern County Superior Court, we appreciate your time this morning. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.